Hello, my name is Tofpik. I'm Head of Technical Analysis and Senior Markets Analyst at ADM Investor Services International Limited. As is usual at this time of year, I stop looking at my daily charts and instead concentrate on the longer term view, using my weekly, monthly, even yearly charts. If you'd like to discuss any of these, I'd only be too happy to hear from you. So let me now introduce today's longer term chart. Today I'll be looking longer term at New York cocoa. Okay, so the shadow that is cast over this market, and it is a big shadow for its size, from back in 2022, and it's a shadow which I had and still have been banging on about for years now. It is that 2022 was one of those rarest of things, an annual key reversal up. The performance following the final construction of this pattern back in December 2022 saw a rise within 1 year, so it's by the end of 2023, of plus 60%. And by the end of this past year, 2024, of plus 424%. This is a remarkable rise, even to me, a somewhat jaded, seasoned technical analyst and observer. I hasten to add, it also went far beyond what the late 2017 to mid-2023 ascending triangle offered on the top side. The first peak, with a truly long-legged indecisive doji cross, led to the construction of a huge 3-month-long bearish evening doji star pattern. That subsequently followed on lower, dropping down to test and pierce, though not break, the bright red 1-year moving average, currently at 83.85. But more importantly, to halt in September and October of 2024 at the 50% absolute Fibonacci line at 60.97, and build a base for a further attempt higher that made new highs, all-time new highs, in December 2024. This high in early 2024, the subsequent drop, and then a new high at the end of 2024, has now prompted the next question in this market. Can we regard this? Indeed, can we regard the 2022 to date action as either a double top or a bullish halfway hesitation with yet further new higher prices? It is a big picture question, and I think the biggest question we have seen asked in any commodity this past year. So, if it is a double top, then we may see prices testing back down to that 50% absolute Fibonacci line at 60.97. If it is not, and instead is a bullish halfway hesitation, well, then we can see prices move higher, far higher than what is listed on my monthly chart. In that instance, well, there would be potential, and I say this with all due caution, there would be potential all the way up to the 15.435 area, way beyond the top of my monthly chart. So what have we in the way topside should that start to occur? Well, not that much. We have a 50% projected Fibonacci line up at 14.637, plus the nearest Gann numbers topside are at 10.773, 10.854, 10.935, 11.016, 11.097, 11.178, and then 11.259. These are all compound Gann numbers, with 10.935 being perhaps the strongest. However, this action has also allowed me to draw a bright red, very bullish Andrews pitchfork for the 2022 to 2024 move, though it is as yet largely untested. The market is at this time a little above the middle time, currently at 10.308, with the upper time above currently at 14.127 and the lower time below currently at 64.89. This is a very steep bullish pitchfork, and I would have no qualms or doubts in morphing this pattern into a shallower bullish shift pitchfork should it fail to perform. However, for the moment, steepness exhibited here suits this market's action, so I'd look to the pitchfork to provide the bullish angle of attack of this market. Just keep a wary eye up below on where the 1-year moving average is moving to, and also the 50% absolute Fibonacci line, should prices either head higher or drop lower. Thank you for watching and listening. This annual broadcast gives the essential market patterns and consequences. Please be aware of the risk disclaimer posted both at the front and at the back of this broadcast. Copyright is Eddie Tofpik and ADM Investor Services International Limited. And here comes the final bit.